Episode 20 of Sword of the Demon Hunter Kijin Gentōshō plunges deeper into the Bakumatsu Arc, a turbulent chapter set against the backdrop of Japan's late HIDIVE period, where political upheaval and supernatural forces collide. The episode centers on Jinya, formerly Jinta, the demon-tainted swordsman, as he navigates a web of intrigue and Edo. The narrative picks up with Jinya investigating a series of mysterious incidents tied to a demonic entity known as Yuki-no-Nagori, an evil liquor that has been wreaking havoc across the city. The episode opens in the winter of 1856, with Jinya visiting a soda shop where the liquor's sinister influence has led to violent deaths and disappearances. Key moments revolve around Jinya's confrontation with a demon that chillingly calls out his original name, Jinta, stirring memories of his tragic past. The demon's taunts hint at a deeper connection to Suzune, Jinya's sister, whose own demonic nature and fractured bond with him loom large over the series. The atmosphere is thick with tension, blending gritty historical realism with supernatural dread. A pivotal scene sees Jinya wielding his demon-enhanced abilities to battle the entity, only to uncover clues pointing to a larger conspiracy involving the shogunate and rogue demons. Supporting characters like Natsu, the soba shop owner's daughter, provide emotional grounding, while the enigmatic Lord Hatayama and his hulking demon swordsman, Tsuchiura, add layers of political and supernatural menace. The episode closes on a haunting note, with Jinya reflecting on his purpose as a Ronin, setting the stage for an inevitable clash with Suzune's prophecy destiny. The pacing is deliberate, favoring character-driven dialogue and atmospheric world-building over relentless action, though the brief demon skirmish is visceral and foreboding. The episode's tone oscillates between melancholic introspection and bursts of grim violence, capturing the series' signature blend of tragedy and swordplay. The animation in episode 20, produced by Yokohama Animation Laboratory, continues to be a mixed bag, consistent with critiques of the series' earlier episodes. The character designs crafted by Taro Komi shine in close-up shots, particularly in Jinya's withered expressions and the eerie glow of the demon's eyes. The muted color palette dominated by wintry grays and blues enhances the episode's summer mood, evoking the desolation of Edo streets. Background art, especially the detailed soba shop and snow-dusted alleys, grounds the supernatural elements in a tangible historical setting, a strength seen in earlier episodes like the Nihimbashi incident. However, the action sequences remain a weak point. The demon fight, while intense, suffers from stiff choreography and inconsistent fluidity, echoing Anime News Network's critique of terrible action scenes in the series' first cour. Frames occasionally lack the dynamic energy needed to elevate Jinya's demon-powered strikes, and the sound design, though bolstered by Kenichiro Matsuda's commanding voice as Tsuchiura, doesn't fully compensate for the visual shortcomings. Compared to the lush premiere episode, which was praised for its cinematic quality, the animation here feels restrained, likely due to production constraints that led to the series' delay from 2024 to 2025. That said, the episode excels in quieter moments. The interplay of light and shadow during Jinya's introspective scenes, particularly when he grapples with the demon's taunts, is visually striking. The studio's ability to convey emotional weight through subtle facial animations Natsu's concern, Jinya's haunted gaze remains a highlight, aligning with the novelistic pacing noted in reviews of the series premiere. While not flawless, the animation serves the story's emotional core, even if it stumbles in delivering the spectacle expected of historical fantasy. Episode 20 of Sword of the Demon Hunter Kijin Gentōshō is a compelling, if imperfect, chapter that leans heavily on its rich narrative and complex characters. The episode's focus on Jinya's internal struggle and the looming threat of Suzune's prophecy deepens the series' exploration of fate, duty, and identity themes that resonate strongly with its source material, Moto Nakanishi's light novel series. The atmospheric world building and historical backdrop continue to set the show apart, offering a mature take on the demon-slaying genre that avoids the clichés of more mainstream titles. Yet, the episode's reliance on talk-heavy scenes and underwhelming action may frustrate viewers craving the kinetic energy promised by earlier episodes. The animation, while evocative in still moments, doesn't consistently match the ambition of the story, a recurring critique that suggests Yokohama Animation Laboratory is stretched thin. Still, the episode's haunting cliffhanger and the introduction of new players like Hatayama and Tsuchiura keep the stakes high, promising a thrilling escalation as the Bakumatsu Arc unfolds. Looking ahead, I hope the series addresses its action choreography issues, especially with the two-car run ensuring more opportunities for epic confrontations. The narrative's time-spanning scope and Jinya's tragic arc remain gripping, making episode 20 a solid, introspective installment that sets up bigger battles to come. Fans of dark fantasy and historical dramas will find plenty to savor, even if the execution doesn't always match the vision.